5-Pillar Varsity. Welcome to the home of teens, parents, and teachers. These three individuals are involved in what I call a mutual symbiotic relationship. Each of the three people have an assignment, have an agenda, and they require the support, the willingness, the cooperation of the other for them to achieve their goals in different times and seasons. So let's go to the teenager. Teenager is in a space of individuation and separation. They're into practicing autonomy. So they want to make their own decisions, they want to make their own choices, and it is prudent, it is expedient. It is a very significant season because it is a preparatory stage for young adulthood and even the full adulthood later on. So what happens in this season determines a lot what will happen in adulthood. So teenager, in as much as they want to practice autonomy, it is important for them to appreciate they are not yet fully mature in terms of their cognitive abilities. They are also not knowledgeable enough. They also lack experience. So there are many things that their adventurous mind will want to get into, but it will be important for them to invite teachers and parents to give them wisdom or guidance. At the end of the day, it's the teenager who is on the throne. They only ask for what they need. If they need clarification about a certain concept, if they need some explanation in class, if they need some guidance on relationships, a teenager is at will to ask for help. So the parent and the teacher will answer to that ask, and they will provide the information, the guidance, or the support that is required. So that is really the foundation that the 5-Pillar Varsity is built on. Now let's go to the 5 Pillars Mentorship-Mentees Guideline. Now this is about the mentorship program for all teenagers, and basically it is tailor-made to support the teenager in their quest for identity search and in finding out their grounding in this world and in this season. So it is meant to see them through this season, but really encourage them to apply their spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical essence and presence in every season, in this season, every bit of this season of their lives. Only if they give their all in this season is the future guaranteed, or is the future is a good future guaranteed. So let us run through this guideline. So as you can see, one of the first pages is about the voice. The voice is one of the pillars out of the 5 pillars of a successful teenager. So you'll see Luke 6:45 on your screen. Let me just read it. The good man brings good things out of the good treasure of his heart, and the evil man brings evil things out of the evil treasure of his heart. For out of the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks. There are a number of keywords mentioned there. The good man, then the good treasure, then the heart, the evil man, then the evil treasure, then the heart, and then the mouth, then the speaking, and the overflow. So a teenager has a lot that is being processed in their hearts. There are many questions they're asking themselves. There's so much information they're getting out there. Now, because of internet, the information is readily accessible. So they're getting a lot of information. So there's a lot of processing that goes on, and much of it is not revealed or expressed to the parents. So this scripture is just to let the teenager know that that system was put there by God to assist them in this season. So there's the heart and then there's the mouth. So how does the teenager engage their heart and their mouth in this particular season? So you'll notice that this guide has also been designed in a way that there are statements, then there are blank spaces. So it's deliberate because it's meant to be interactive. Then when you ask questions to the mind of a teenager, you're inviting them to lead this process, as opposed to if you're giving them notes that everything has been captured. This guideline is meant to engage them in the space they're in right now, which is they're questioning many things. So we are inviting them to lead this conversation, this discussion. So, introduction. So the first question says, you have a voice, and the purpose of your voice is to reveal your dash. 2, your voice is unique and makes you dash at home, at school, church, mosque, and everywhere you go. Then we go to part 1, which is about the characteristics of the voice. There are 5. So again, we can go through number 1. The voice is the ability to uniquely dash life experiences at home, school, church, and other places. Then number 2, exercise the ability to dash thoughts, words, feelings, and emotions to the experiences noted in number 1. Number 3, dash the words, thoughts, feelings, and emotions to a listening ear, heart, so of the teacher, the parent, counselor, coach, etc. Dash number 4, and accepting the feedback generated from the hearer, the parent, teacher, peer, religious leaders after the expression. Then number 5, dash the feedback into their decision making and expression of the thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Then the footnote there says God used the 5 characteristics of the voice while he was creating the world into being. So this is the point, that the voice does not just refer to the ability of a teenager to speak, but it goes back to connect the voice or the mouth with the heart, and that is why the 5 qualities or characteristics have been extracted from. So as you can see, it's a very rich guideline, and I believe you want your child, or you as a teenager, you want to participate. So well, all you can do is, there's a link below this video. Just sign up for this program, then you'll definitely get the meat as we interact with you during this session. Okay, so I want just to read something about the mentees activities. So at this point, as a mentee, number 1, you do the following: acknowledge the experiences at home, school, and everywhere else. Then number 2, note down or journal down the thoughts, feelings generated from the experiences. Number 3, find a listening heart and ear, then express the thoughts and feelings. Number 4, be keen and take note of the feedback and response you get from the listener. Then number 5, integrate the feedback into interpreting the past experiences and the forthcoming experiences at home, at school. So that will be your part. That will be like a homework that you will be engaging in even as you wait for the live interactive session. Let me know if there are any questions. Put them below this video and I'll be more than happy to respond to them. Otherwise, thank you. I'll see you in the next tutorial of the 5 Pillars Mentorship-Teens Edition guideline.